Hey everybody, welcome back to Easeldoesitstudio. My name is Michelle. And today we have got some Starburst jelly beans. And I've always wanted to put real food in resins, so we're going to do that today. I am going to make a jelly bean bunny rabbit. So this is the bunny mold that I got from Pouring Your Heart Out from Julie on Amazon. My other one broke, so I bought a new one. So I'm like, let's just put some jelly beans in it. So I filled it mostly full with the jelly beans, which is what's in this cup. So that pretty much is going to fill it. So I mixed up 6 ounces of the Let's Resin Epoxy resin. And I have got something red in my resin here. And you missed it because my cup spilled over. I had resin everywhere, all over my arms. And I've already got one little hive started right there. I did wipe it off, but yeah, I'll probably be broke out by morning. But, you know, it is what it is. So I am, and I did run this through the debubbler for 6 minutes. But because I dumped it over and it wasn't quite done, I just wanted to mix it a little bit. So we might have some bubbles, but I got to pour this resin into the jelly beans and stir anyways. So, yeah. So I think this takes 7 or 8 ounces of resin. So I mixed up 6, knowing that bulk of it is going to get displaced by the jelly beans. So I don't know. Here we go. We are just going to jump in. So don't forget, guys, if anybody wants the 40% off of the Craftor epoxy resin, I do have a link in the description so that you can get that. So instead of it being like $69, you can get it for like $42.99, something like that. So yeah, they gave me an exclusive for you guys. So I've got that in there, and all right, so I do want to pour just a little bit into the ears, because I think the jelly beans are going to be too full to get into the ears. So I'm going to give that a good spritz, and I'm just going to, if there's any bubbles like I can see, like big ones, I'm going to try and get them popped. Okay. So let's get our jelly beans pouring here. And I do want to make sure that it is pretty full. I want it, you know, I don't care if we have a thin layer on the top with no jelly beans, but I want the bulk of Mr. Bunny to be jelly beans, because I think that would be cute. Oh, look, and one of those jelly beans is going to fit right in his tail when I get up that high. Because I thought about just pouring the jelly beans in and then pouring the resin over, but I wanted to make sure they were all coated so that I didn't have to worry about you know, any jelly beans breaking free and falling off our cute little bun here. So let's get them mixed. So I've never done this, so I don't know if the coloring is going to eventually come off of the jelly beans and color the resin. I don't know. So we are going to find out together. But I figured, how cute will this be? This is my third attempt trying to come down and get this video made today, guys. I would start something and I would get company and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I got to do this video. And I'll probably end up adding a few more. I wanted to get the bulk amount just so that I could kind of gauge on the resin. Get back in there. All right, so that is all those jelly beans. And we'll just do little bits at a time. Because I want the bottom to be flat. I don't want any of these to, like, kind of, come on. Why must I make a mess at everything I do? Oh, my goodness. But yet, I want them, you know, like in his little feet in the front. You know, I want him to be full, but yet still flat on the bottom. So we're going to add a few more. So that's almost a full package. And that is a 14-ounce jelly bean packet. So I had to get this made before my granddaughter ate my jelly beans because she loves, like, Starburst. So, all right, we might have too many now. Okay. And I'm just going to pour some clear epoxy. And this is the Let's Resin regular epoxy. We're going to let that settle in. Like I said, I don't want any floating. I want this to be a flat bottom. I think we can put one more in there. Okay. That's one heavy bunny. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, I did spill some down the side, so try to get that wiped up. And I hope I don't rip this bunny mold when I demold him. All right. And I can see a couple bubbles. And I do want him somewhat domed. All right. So we've got Mr. Bunny all done. So I have got this little egg. I'm going to start working on a project that's coming down the road, but I'm going to see if I can get a couple jelly beans down into this one. So this is one of the little mini dinosaur eggs. And I'm just trying to just need some different colors. All right. Yellow, orange, and they don't seem like the color is running too much, which is a good thing. Let's get an orange one. So these are gonna be made for a future project. Let me get the smaller ones. Come on. All right, so I'm thinking that is probably all we're gonna fit into this little tiny egg. And I do have some clear resin here. So we're just finish filling him up. Look at that big old bubble. And I see a big bubble right there. There we go. So the one thing with these is they are nice and clear. So you can literally like see where the bubbles are. There's one right there, so I'm just trying to work it out. All right. All right, so I'm not seeing any more bubbles, so I can hopefully get it, at least if there is, they're only little micro bubbles. And I just want to make sure those stay under. All right, so I have still got, all right, we've got 3 ounces here. So let's pour those jelly beans in, and we can get a few jelly bean eggs done. All right, I'm just gonna put the rest of this resin in this cup. Okay. I try to wipe my hands so I'm not getting everything totally sticky. So this little egg takes 3 ounces, but I know it's going to be a lot less with the jelly beans. All right, so we're gonna need some more. And that might be too much, but we'll find something to put it in. All right. Gosh, I got everything sticky. Oh, wow, am I making a mess? All right, I'm gonna move little Mr. Eggy over here. So I'm just slowly letting that resin like come to the surface. There's bubbles. I'm trying to move the bubbles, but you can see the words, the starburst words through this, which is kind of cool if they stay like that. All right, I'm gonna put a few more jelly beans. All right, and again, I want this bottom to be flat. See how that one's nice and clear? Try to work out as many bubbles as I can find. All right, I'm not seeing any big bubbles. So I do have this bigger egg. So let me just get whatever we can out of here. And all right, I'm gonna just, we'll put the rest of those in and we'll stir this, and whatever is in there is what's gonna be in there. Because I do have another bag, so I can always fill it at another time, because this one takes 5 ounces of just resin. So I'm thinking we're gonna get, yeah, about half. All right, now, if I could get them to stay like just on the side, that would be a cool effect as well. But I don't know, I don't think they're gonna stay, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they're probably gonna slide down, but we're gonna leave it like that and just see what happens. Okay. Got my wet wipe here. And I'm just gonna clean off my spatula. And I'll set that over here. I'm just trying to get the stickiness cleaned up here. And then I'll give them all a good spritz. And then I'm just gonna leave them overnight. So on our next one, our next pour, I will finish doing something. I'll be adding more to this. But if I can keep that like that on the sides, that's kind of cool. All right. All right. So, take my gloves off, and we will be back on demold. I'm going to use this alcohol spritzer because I don't have any stickies on it yet. Let me just take a non-sticky stick and just want to make sure those are flat. Okay. All right, I guess we just leave it and see what happens. Alrighty, guys, I will be back on demold. As you can see, the little jelly beans are in there. Alrighty, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, guys, so we're back. These are all cured. I'm just gonna break the suction around the edges, and then we're gonna put some isopropyl alcohol in here to hopefully make it way easier to get out. Try to do both sides. Try to work that in. Move the camera so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So once you can break that suction all the way around, these little buggers will pop right out. And now it's so there we have it. There's one. That one was it's still like a little tacky. It's been 13 hours. Oh. There we go. And there we have our other little one. All right. I don't know why they're still tacky. Maybe because of the candy in them? All right, so what I'm going to do, before I do the bunny, I'm going to pop them in the, I'm going to pop him in the curing machine for like an hour. He's hard, but, like this one doesn't feel sticky, but these ones were still a little tacky because they're smaller, I imagine. Let's see if I pull aside. I can see if it's sticky or not, but no, it doesn't feel it. All right, I guess we'll go for it. It's probably because those were so little. So I definitely am going to put the alcohol in this one because I do not want to rip this mold again. Because if I do, I'm not buying another one. Because my other mold only made 3 bunnies and then it ripped. And I bought, you know, cheaper molds that didn't rip, so. Oh, he's cute. All right, let's get the we have our jelly bean bunny. So I am going to pop this in the curing machine for like an hour, all 3 of these, just to get that little bit of tackiness off there, which I think is probably from the candies. And then I will get him all decorated and we'll see how he comes out. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I put these in the curing machine and it worked. So I'm not going to do anything with these yet because they're going to go into another project. So I'm just going to put these aside. But are you ready to see, oh, Miss Bun Bun? She's going to the bunny hop. So she's got her blingy eyes. She has a little butterfly pendant. Oop. And one of her toenails. I'll have to fix that. But she's got her little toenails all blinged out. She's got a bow in her head and a little bow by her bunny tail. And I put the pink rhinestones in her ears. So yeah, what do you think of our little jelly bean Easter bunny? I think she's awful cute. So I got to fix that one stone that keeps popping off. But other than that, I think she is good. And I got to change the tip on my little bottle. Because it's just not wanting to stay. Or come out, rather, I should say. There we go. She's got her little toenails all done up. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, what we could do to her different maybe next time. And I will see you guys all in the next one. I will get you some good pictures. Alrighty, guys. Bye.